Hello friends, welcome to my channel Go Digit. Today in this video we will learn about linking and joining data items to define the query dataset. Okay, so basically if I say in layman terms, we will see and learn today about how to connect multiple data items or multiple tables with each other and generate a common data set. Okay, along with that, there is one property called SqlJoinType and it has multiple options. So we will see the all those options and check out the difference of results each SQL join type brings in the dataset. Okay, so let's see and learn about this new feature. Okay, so here is my Visual Studio Code, and this was the last time when we have created one sample query out of it, and we have learned about what is data item, what are the columns here, what is the method sum, and then the filter of use and the on before open trigger. Okay, so today let me create a new query and let's name it query1.a. Okay, use the snippet tQuery and let me name it standard query 1. Okay, so here I will use one of the data item called customer, and let me use here some columns of customers like number and then name of the customer and then salesperson code. Okay, I don't need any filter this time, so let me delete it. But in case you want to write some code of set range set filter, because the amount of data set generated by the query in which you want some filter out of it before the query starts reading the data, then you may use this filter as well. Okay, so these are the three new columns I have added now, and let's add one more data item which we can link with the customer. Okay, so here I can use another data item and it will be sales person purchaser. Okay, so the thing is, let's add some new what you say columns. But before we add the new columns in this data item, let me connect this salesperson purchaser with the customer table. Okay, so there is a property called DataItemLink. Okay, and when we use it, it means that we need to connect our salesperson purchaser with the customer, and it has to be a common field. So the common field is that we know the code, salesperson code is there in the customer, and of course the normal, if you press here you will see that code primary key 1 is the salesperson purchaser field. So let me use this one, equals to customer dot salesperson code. Okay, so here we have connected the two tables, salesperson purchaser with customer, with the field of code from salesperson purchaser and the salesperson code field from the customer table. So now you can see one of the thing that connection is done, but another thing is indentation. So here we can see that first data item is you can say the parent data item, and the second data item I have used along with the synchronization of the other columns of the customer table. So you can see that it is a child data item. So for each customer we will check all the salesperson code, something like that. Okay, So now you can see that we have connected the two data items. So let's add some columns. So columns like the code also, and the name also. Okay, it will be what it will be. It will be the name of the salesperson. Okay, so now we have added both the two columns of salesperson. So now when we run this query, it will generate the results of uh, each customer which has the salesperson code defined, and then it gives us the name of that customer, right? So that it is like a common AL code which you write which you write like set range between customer table and the salesperson code, just to fetch out the name of the salesperson which is available on the customer records. Okay, so it is the same concept which we have written via this code, and believe me guys, it is very fast, because it loops through all the records in the SQL server, and it gives every record a combination of things with just one select query. Okay, so it is always good if you want to fetch out a certain information from multiple tables, then via using like rather than you use set range, set filter, then repeat until, and then loop through each records, you can use the query. Okay, so this is the standard query. So we are done with that. Let's publish this. But before I publish now, I am, because the concept of today's video is not only about these two data items and how to link with them, but we want to learn more from SQL join type property. Okay, so what I can think of is that let me copy this and add multiple. Okay, so here I can see, like, let me rename it query 2. Okay, and let me compile this. We are getting some errors, let me see. Okay, sure. So let me change, and it will be query 2. Sure. Okay, so let me create another query, query 3.al, then query 4.al, and query 5.al. Okay, and let me copy all the code and paste it here. Paste this here and paste the same here as well. So let's change something like the ID, of course. This is query 3, then what's the last two, and then let me change it to 3, then let me change it to 4, and this one is 5. Okay, so let's see this one, and here I will just add one thing called SqlJoinType is equal to, and you can see that we have all these options available: cross join, full outer join, inner join, left outer join, and right outer join. So we will learn, we will add all these and see what is the difference each property brings in the results. Okay, so let me add cross join first, and you can see that as soon as I add cross join, I'm started getting an error, which the error is that the property data item link cannot be set if the property SQL join type is set to cross join. So we can comment this. that this property is not required if we want to use cross join. Okay, so this is with the cross join. Let me go to the another query, and here let me add SqlJoinType, then select the other one, it's called full outer join. So let's add this. Now query 4, and here again SqlJoinType, and this time it will be inner join. Then go to query 5, SqlJoinType, left outer join. Okay, so this is also done. Now we are left with one more. So let me add query 6.al, and if I copy the all code and paste it here, so that we just need to change the ID and the name of the query, and then this time we will add it as the last one, which is called right outer join. Right, so now we are done with all the properties of all the options of SqlJoinType. So before I publish all these queries to the Business Central, we just need to add one property of the query, which is here customer list. Okay, so for all those who don't know about this property, please check out my part 1. I have mentioned there and showed you guys what's the use of it. Okay, so let me copy this and paste the same in all the queries so that we can see the output also of the query. So here it is, here it is. Okay, let me change it again here, and let me see here as well, and the query one as well. Okay, perfect. So now query 1 does not have the SqlJoinType, and the other queries have the SqlJoinType. So we will see the difference between all these queries and what is actually SqlJoinType property is. So let's build this and publish this. So once it gets published, we will be able to see all the results in the Business Central. Okay, so before I show you the results, let me show you the use of this inner join. You can see that inner join is like joining the two tables and giving us the common results which both table A and table B have. Okay, so this is the inner join, right? If you see the left outer join, it connects although table A and table B, but it shows all the results of table A and also shows the results of the common, which are both in table A and table B, but it excludes the not common records which are there in the table B but not available in table A. Okay, same goes to right outer join, a little opposite, like it shows only the records. It shows only the records which are there in table B along with some common records which are there in both the table, but it excludes the records of table A which are not there in the table B. Okay, so then full outer join, it shows everything, records of table A, records of table B, common records. Okay, so and then the cross join. Okay, cross join is something that it will show, it will show each record of table A with all the records of table B. Okay, so I will show you the output of all these things here. So you can see here that we have made let me change the name of this customer so that, let's see. Okay, so now you can see that we have these customers available in which currently salesperson code is not available in this customer, but if you see in other tables, we have in other records, we have defined the salesperson codes. So like this, here also we have the salesperson code, here also we have, and here also we have. So we can see that we have 5 customer records, and if I show you the salesperson code records, then let's see, it has somewhere 7, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. Okay, and because we have linked both customer and salesperson, so we will get to see the name of the salesperson which is available in salesperson table based on the customer table. So let's go to the customer list page and click on this button, and here okay, so here it is, we have all the queries defined. So let's run this standard query 1 first. Okay, so let's click it and you see the results. The results are 5, I mean all the 6 customers, 10,000, 20,000, 30,000, 40,000, 50,000, 60,000. Okay, all these 6 customers out there, along with the salesperson code field, which is the part of the customer. Okay, it is showing all the records, and of course my last customer does not have any salesperson code, which I showed you. And then these 2 records are from the salesperson. But if you see, I have showed you guys the salesperson code has 7 records, but it is showing the information of only those salesperson which are there in the customer. Okay, so it looks like that we are getting the name of the salesperson code which is defined against each customer. Okay, so at a time corporation have the salesperson code JO, and the name of that salesperson JO is Jim Olive. Same goes with the others one. We are not getting all the salesperson code right here. Okay, so this is the result of query 1, standard query, in which we have not used the SqlJoinType. Okay, let's run the query 2. Okay, so query 2 is if we can see what is query 2. Query 2 has the SqlJoinType cross join. So let's see the results. Click on query 2, and now see the difference between the output. So this time we are getting the 7 times 1 customer, and which is showing me all the records of table B, which is salesperson. Okay, so for each record of table 1, which is in our case customer, we will see all the records of salesperson. Okay, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. So it does not matter that what salesperson code field has in the customer table. It will show you, and it will give you all the data sets, all the records of salesperson table as well, along with each customer record. So that's why, because the salesperson table has 7 salespersons, so that's why you are getting 7 times the 10,000 record of the customer, then 7 times 20,000, 7 times 30,000, 7 times 40,000, and 7 times 50,000, and so on with the last customer. Okay guys, so you can see here that even the last customer does not have the salesperson code, but still the second table is running for each record of the customer. So this is the use of the cross join. Okay, so let me close this, and before we see the query 3, let's see the SqlJoinType. It is full outer join. Okay, so let me show you the results of query 3, and now see the query 3 results. Query 3 results is showing all the customers, of course, along with the name of each salesperson which is defined on the customer, and it is also giving us the rest of the salespersons. which means if you see here, it is full outer join, right? Full outer join. So let me show you the diagram here. Full outer join. See, okay, it will show you all the records of table A, all the records of table B, and of course the common. So that's why what output we are getting here, all the records of customer, which is table A, and all the records of second table along with the common records. Okay, so all the records of salesperson which was already mentioned because of the customer, it did not highlight it separately. Okay, it highlighted the separate records only which are not there in the customer. So we are getting all the records of table A and table B. Okay, these lines does not have the customer information but has the information of table B. So this is the results of full outer join. So let me see the query 4. Query 4 has inner join. Okay, so let's run the inner join, and we have seen here that inner join will give us the information of common records, okay, which are there in both. It will not show all the records of table A and table B. So let me run query 4, and now you see we are getting the information of only 5 customers. Why? Because the 6th customer was like it does not have the information of salesperson code defined, so that's why system exclude that. It is giving me the information of only 5 customers which have the salesperson code defined, and it brings the information of the salesperson code name from the salesperson table. Okay, so that's why this is the result of inner join, that we are getting only the common results. We are not getting every record of customer, we are not getting every record of the salesperson, right? So this is very handy, just to fetch out only the common information between the multiple tables. Okay, so this is the result of query 4. Let's quickly see the results of query 5, which is left outer join. So if I show you left outer join, it will show us the records of table A, the common records between table A and table B, but not every record of table B. So let's see query 5. If I run the query 5, you can see that it is showing me all the records of table A along with the common records between the table B, right? This is the record of table B, name and code, and this is the record of table A. So we are getting the common records between table A and table B. This was the output of inner join as well, right? So it is a combination of inner join as well, plus the records of table A which are not there in table B. Okay, so this is the output of left outer join. Okay, so now let's see the last query, query 6, and it has the right outer join. So let's see the results of right outer join. It is totally opposite, like it will give us the information of table B along with the common records. So query 6 and C, I'm getting all the inner joins, results of inner join, common records between table A and table B, and along with the records of table B. Okay, here we are not getting the last customer, test customer, okay, because it does not have the salesperson code defined, so system exclude that. We are not showing all the records of table A, but we are showing all the records of table B, right? So this is the view of right outer join. So based on your requirement, you can make the use of these different options of the SQL join type, and believe me guys, the results, the output is very fast. You can use multiple data items in your query and it will give you the results in a very faster way. Okay, there is nowhere you can use or should write down the AL code like set range, then set range, then find first or find set, then repeat until, and then fetch out the name of each salesperson which is a part of customer, and then you can process that record based on something. So I suggest you, I recommend you to please start making the use of the queries in case you want to fetch out the records from multiple tables. Okay, so it is very handy, and I have shown you guys the different views, the different sets of results which this SqlJoinType property brings. Okay, I have not changed anything in the code. The code was same. Only difference which is creating in the results is this SqlJoinType. Okay, so please understand what your requirement is, and then start making the use of SqlJoinType property in your query. Okay, so that's all for today, which I wanted to show you guys what is the use of the queries, and how to make and how to add multiple data items, how to link, and how what is the use of each property of the each options of the SqlJoinType property. Okay, so that's it in the today's video. Thank you very much for watching the today's video. In case you like it, please hit the like button and please subscribe my channel. Thank you so much for watching this video.